Hello, everybody. Welcome to Nintendo Pow Bock here on Buzzsprout Network. I'm your host and IT excited Eddie V. Joining me is the one, the only Buzzman himself, Mr. Corey Dirrig. Hello, good sir.
Hello, Edward. Happy Friday. We don't usually record on Fridays.
Yes. But we had today off because in reality, everybody, even just for
Who's
me,
off?
Corey, we're busy this weekend.
Excuse me, sir. Corey was not off today.
No, I'm talking about our weekends.
Nope.
No
excuse.
So what? I'm talking about Saturday, Sunday. Well, this shoot. I work Saturday and Sunday, so you're just a busy guy.
I'm something.
Yes, everybody, we're going to be talking about the Indie World Direct. 18 games that were shown. So we're going to talk about that. Our recap is available for you guys to read and check out the trailers and stuff. We didn't do a Nintendo Direct recap for this one because it was only a 15-minute presentation.
Because there was nothing, and the only thing worth talking about is Mina the Hollower.
Oh no, there's a lot of games there to talk about.
Doesn't matter. Mina Hollower is the only one. It's the only one.
Oh no, there's a lot to talk about.
Nope,
everybody.
only one that matters.
So, but
Mina.
So, well, could next Thursday? Well, could actually at the when you guys view this. Can that Thursday be an actual Nintendo Direct? Because Nintendo is going to be at PAX West. So, during the time before PAX West, Tokyo Game Show, and Gamescom, we had to find something out about Metroid Prime Beyond and any other games that they're bringing. I know I've been getting Gamescom emails, while getting pack stuff. So it's just like I would love to do all of this game kind of stuff, but I'm not going to be in Germany. That's a very expensive trip and stuff. But I'm like, something I would love to do in the future if finances allow it, finances and time allow it. But yeah, we at the time we got about 3 weeks for PAX West. Everybody, our team is so excited to be there. I already have 4 appointments just for Friday, and then I got 1 appointment happening Saturday. So as more appointments are rolling in, I'm getting stuff ready. I'm super excited to meet a lot of the developers, and some of the developers that were at PAX West last year are going to be here. The game called Sacrifier I played last year. It was from these developers from Poland. So they're going to be there again next year. And I told them on Twitter, I was like, hey, I'm like, congratulations to you guys. I actually played your game. I'm super excited that you guys are going to be at PAX West. And you're just like, oh yeah. They were just like, oh, that's awesome. Make sure you come back to the booth and, play their new demo. And if you want to do an interview or you want to talk, let us know and everything. So hopefully I would get to talk to them again, and do just like a short interview, catching up on their progress. Cause I got to talk to their art director, for it and just really enjoy, what they had and excited to see what, new stuff they have at PAX West. So at this time, I don't even know they even have all the exhibitors that's going to be there yet in booths and stuff.
I don't know. I mean, they usually don't do anything until the like the week before or whatever. Sorry if I randomly scream during this podcast. The Browns are on, and Shedeur Sanders is playing, which is, if you're a football fan, you probably have heard of this guy. And it's been very intriguing in Cleveland to see what happens. So apologies in advance. But PAX West, yes, it's yeah. I mean, it's coming up. It's like a month away.
Yeah. So I'm trying to definitely for media hour, I'm going to be doing my best to hit the Nintendo stuff. Play what they are offering. Hopefully report back to you guys with their play and just get all my uh all my interviews and gameplay in. I'm super excited. And then also kind of like spend time with my friend who lives in Seattle, like catch up with him and stuff. I actually did a not such a request, but I did email Ubisoft because they're going to be there. They're going to have like a little, kind of a relaxing station. So if like you want to come in, have a coffee break and want to relax and try out some of their games, just to let them know and stuff. So
Do they
I
have
did.
games right now?
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, Ubisoft. Yeah, they're gonna.
Well, I guess they have Star Wars is coming right to Switch, so that'll be there.
Yeah, they kind of gave a list out for them, so I did message them back, and hopefully they some of them get it and everything, and just like I would love to come and talk to them, and like we go in, relax, talk to them, and then go right there. Which I may end up having to change one of my appointments because I think I did it. I got to see what time I said to Ubisoft, and if it is the same time that I got this other appointment, I'm going to try to switch it. So I could just go there for coffee, talk to them, and then go to my other appointment and switch the times and stuff. Because for one of them, I had to switch for it, so I'm going to try to work that stuff out. Because I'm not talking to the developers or anything, but I would love to play their games, and if they're going to be showcasing stuff, then I want to be able to be there to see what they have. For it. So I'm super excited for that. But there's still more, it's still more planning. I'm writing down my schedules and everything. I only have one booth number for them. I don't have all the other rest information. So I think once, like you said, Corey, once more stuff come out, I'll be getting that information down and then just going to go meet my appointments. So nice. I'm super, super excited for that.
Well, I hope everybody enjoys themselves there at the at their PAX West. I will not be there, sadly, but I will be there in spirit, and I plan on being at whatever the next thing is. So,
yay!
I don't know. I kind of sad that I'm not going, but guess it is what it is at this point. But
there'll be more opportunities. Trust me, I'm trying to take what I can if I have an opportunity, and that's pretty much it. Because,
yeah. I mean, that's especially all you can do, though. Just take those opportunities when they come.
Yes. So, Corey, what's been up with you? How you been?
I'm just tired, man. It's been a long couple of years. No, I'm just I'm just kind of hanging out and trying to do less and do more at the same time, and we'll see. I think I want to try some new things. I've been looking at our roster of content, and I just I want to retire some things and merge some things and try new things is what I would like to do. Essentially, here's the thing. I know I don't have a lot of time to do anything else other than what we're doing, but I also think we're doing too much of what we're doing. Right? We don't need 75 podcasts. I think what I would like to do some sort of streaming something somewhere at some point. I don't know what. I need to get this capture card situation figured out, which is what I was going to do tonight, but then we ended up deciding to do this instead. So
Did you get a new one yet, or
I did not.
Okay,
dude, they're like the cheapest one of the line that I want is like $150, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna try to fix the one and see what's wrong with the ones that I have and see if I really do need a new one. If I do need a new one, this would be the one. This would be the month to do it because I get paid 3 times this month. So
that's literally so weird. Ours was last month in July.
Yeah, I like the months where you get paid 3 times in a month because it feels like I'm ahead now a little bit. So
yeah, ours isn't it to like January next year, so yours probably will be in February.
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Who can say? Time is a flat circle.
Yes.
I don't know anymore, man. Also, like, I've been hearing some rumblings about certain things that we enjoy talking about, and it really upsets me to the point where I just plugged in my PlayStation for the first time in 4 months to update it. Which I'll let everybody out there figure out what I'm talking about, but still playing my Switch 2, so that should tell you something. I'm just really, I will say I'm very concerned about the Xbox brand and ecosystem at the moment.
Yeah, I heard Contraband got canceled.
Yeah, and you told me, and shout out to Luke Lore from Xbox Expansion Pass, his Xbox podcast. Rod Ferguson is leaving Blizzard, which might not mean a lot of things to Nintendo people, but he was a very significant player. His role at Blizzard was the Diablo franchise director. He was a very big advocate for getting Diablo 2 and 3 onto Switch 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that Blizzard really wants to get Diablo 4 on Switch 2. And he's also he also did Gears 4 and 5, right? He was the lead kind of like the executive producer on those games. He was an executive producer on BioShock Infinite. He was a big part of the original Gears trilogy. So he's been a part of a lot of things. He's got a lot of games under his belt, and wherever he goes, somebody's getting a person that knows how to get stuff done, essentially. But yeah, I don't know, man. They're just hemorrhaging talent. Like they have what? Josh Sawyer at Obsidian and oh my gosh, Todd Howard at Bethesda. That's it. That's all they have left. And you just think of all the talented people they lost, right? Like, man, I don't know. I mean, Pete Hines left.
He sounds like he's just enjoying vacation.
I mean, dude, if I was Pete Hines, I would be enjoying myself too, man. He probably earned so much money from that buyout.
Mm-hmm.
I would have retired 3 times by now.
It's I don't know if this gonna be. I mean, I kind of want to do a 1-up or expansion pass on this one. Like, with the announcement like of Sony, which I'm actually confused. I'm just like, okay, I know. Are you guys going to stay first party, have a PlayStation 6, and do third party? I'm like, are you doing the Microsoft kind of thing where you're going to try to get selected games out on everything as much as you can and not focus on on hardware? Like, it's very weird on the messaging that they're doing. And so I'm kind of like, I kind of wonder, just like, is Nintendo's, kind of like, is Nintendo's success of the way that you wish the video game industry was going, and not what Microsoft and Sony's doing. You know,
I mean,
because
I don't think, and I really think the only company that's truly not in trouble but confused about their messaging and what they want to do, and like definitely butting heads, is Xbox. Yeah, PlayStation's made some dumb, like they haven't made bad, I don't want to put this, let me back up. Their intentions for like live service and that getting into that space is a great idea, and I think they went after that idea, right? Obviously with like Bungie and Firewalk and Fair Games is coming supposedly, but like they just were terrible at executing. You know why they're terrible at executing? Because this isn't where they're good. That's not what they're good at, right? They aren't.
Yeah,
they're good at producing big, extravagant single player AAA experiences.
Which because they put a story out on IGN about talking about that strategy not being successful. It's not working out. So you get that out, and then you get this business kind of direction that they're going. And the reason I bring this up, everybody, and why this is important to Nintendo, because during the GameCube and the Wii U era, people wanted Nintendo to go third party. They wanted them to put their games everywhere. And then, okay, yes, the success of the Wii kind of changed that. The success of the Switch, bringing them on third party, having a strong first party library, even with ports and new IPs and whatever. With Nintendo changing the video game industry, it kind of like made us look at Microsoft and Sony to be like, yeah, you guys are these big guys, but it feels like your business plans and the things that you relied on that made you successful in the past, it's not working. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of just like right now, if we really look at video games as a whole and everything, Nintendo is back at the top. Nintendo is, whether you don't like, I know people don't like their policies when it comes to streaming, they don't like the Smash stuff, but regardless of all of that stuff, Nintendo's back on top. The only thing that's going on right now for Nintendo that people are really upset is the game key cards. And to me, that's minor, and that's more on the third party aspect than the first party aspect. With the Switch 2, but the system and the games seems to still be doing numbers, and everything.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a weird time. This industry it can be amazing and it can be just terrible at the same time. But I think that's every industry, like, I mean, there's ebbs and flows in every industry. Like, it just feels like they need to, just kind of, I think there needs to be a huge adjustment in terms of how games are made and produced and the size and the budget. And, like, there's just so much. It's, I don't even really know how to explain it or where to go with this. It's just like, games are so great and they're so fun and they're so just, there's all kinds of positive feelings you could feel towards video games, right? But like,
right,
when PlayStation makes 52% of their revenue last quarter were from 10 games. 10 games. You know how many games are on PlayStation? Thousands.
Yeah.
52% of their income, which is why they're chasing the live service dragon, right? Like, that's exactly why. So, like, you look at this and you think about the games that we love, but like the generation behind us, like, It's all about Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft, multiplayer experiences, Call of Duty, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where they want to spend their time. And like I think as we grow older, and as that generation will grow older, I think they will start to appreciate single player experiences more, right? I think the social aspect is a huge deal of getting them into video games, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a way that they can spend time together without, if they can't go somewhere, right? And it's just a really big thing. And plus a lot of them are free to play, so like, it doesn't cost anything to get in, so like that's another easy win for them.
I think a lot of moms and dads will be like, well, I just went into a Walgreens or CVS and bought a $29.99 Roblox card or Fortnite card.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, you're going to do that, but like, I mean,
The game
I can see
itself.
it. I can see it within my own family, right? Like, dude, if I, here's the thing. If I spent $70 on a video game without talking, like, with, not like talking with my wife first, but like letting her know I'm about to spend $70, and she sees that, like, we're going to have a conversation about it, right? Like, why are you buying all these $70 video games? But if I buy, like, if I spend $15 here and $20 here and $10 here, and it ends up being like, whatever, like it's just the mind game of like, oh, you're not spending as much money, right, when you're buying these microtransactions.
Yeah.
And I think that's something only like really non-gamer parents think about, right? Like, I feel like, because yeah, anyways, I don't know. We got so sidetracked. What are we even talking about now?
well, I understand, because I think the thing is that, with me working where I work at and seeing parents buying these gift cards for kids playing these kind of games, it's like I could understand, but it still equals to the amount of about when I buy a game. Like, if I'm seeing you come in week after week after week buying these cards for your kids to play, that's your finance thing. That's your finance. I sometimes just be like, I hope you don't trip when it comes Christmas time or birthdays, or they ask for a game and you tripping about that it's this much when you about spent the same amount on gift cards for this free to play game and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
and because, like, for me, if I ever have kids and want to get them into gaming, I'm not going to have them on the online stuff. I'm sorry. I'm going to be like, you got to play a single player game. You got to play Mario Brothers, the 8-bit one, from beginning to end. You want to find the secrets? I want you to go out and find the secrets. Like, I want you to get your hands on this, even though you may not like it. I want to build skill in you, like some gaming skills, so that it could be applied if you ever decide to grow when you get older and decide to play like the Fortnites and Minecraft or anything that's big that people play. I'm like, I want you to have more skill and experience, and feel that when you lose a challenge, it's not over. Get used to losing, because if once your skill gets better and your memory starts getting better and you start paying attention to patterns and stuff, when you get that last hit, that earned victory is going to be on a whole nother level of a feeling. You won't have an ego. I won't say you won't build an ego to it, but when you have it, you'll celebrate, and there'll be something that you'll be eager to talk about. Sorry, I'm that kind of old school kind of gamer. So,
Yeah, well, I guess we'll figure out how this all plays out 5, 10, 15 years from now. So,
very true. Well, Corey, let's get into Nintendo Pow Bock. Let's get into this housekeeping. This is Nintendo Pow Bock, the Nintendo podcast for Boss Rush Media and the Boss Rush Network. We record each and every episode live on Twitch, YouTube, X, Twitter every Saturday night. But this episode, everybody, we're recording on a Friday. So come hang out.
Surprise.
So come hang out, be a part of the conversation in the live chat, and give us a follow while you're there. If you'd like to support Boss Rush, you can check out our Patreon. That's patreon.com/Boss Rush Network, where you can gain early and exclusive access to content like the Nintendo Pow Bock, One Up Patreon show, and Expansion Pass. Become a Patreon producer and more. As always, if you can't support us financially or join us live, your listenership and viewership is enough for us. Subscribe to Boss Rush on YouTube and hit the notification bell so you don't miss an episode. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, consider leaving us a 5-star rating and a review or a comment. It will help with discoverability and growth. New episodes post every Monday morning on podcast apps, YouTube, and our website on bossrush.net, where you can also find our daily banters, reviews, listicles, and more. Like I mentioned, everybody, the Nintendo Indie World Recap is live, so you guys could go check that out in our written form. So yeah, I'm still working on my banter and my my editorial, so that's I'm gonna try to get that out next week. This week, everybody. By the time you see this video, I had inventory this week at work, so my focus was kind of still on work on getting things together and everything. Like this past Thursday, because today, the day that we're recording, was our inventory day, but we still had a lot to get done on Thursday. Like I went in early and literally stayed there to like midnight to make sure that everything was right and everything. Like we was pushing it. So, yeah. Anything for you, Corey?
No.
Okay. Alrighty then. Then how about we get into Snackendo?
Man, since we're recording a day early, like all my fun stuff comes tomorrow.
Well, I'll actually start. And
okay, fine.
It is a candy thing, everybody. It's Hershey's caramel. What it is the regular Hershey bar milk chocolate and with caramel in it. Now, Hershey's does make the Cadbury eggs, and they also make the Cadbury chocolate bars with the caramel in it. So it uses that caramel in the regular Hershey milk chocolate. It is only 2 bars. But it's like really big bars. It's like a square. That's how big the packaging is. So I guess because of how sweet the milk chocolate and the caramel is, they don't want to overdo it. So I got to try that. You do need to drink milk with it. Because of how sweet it is. For the chocolate and the caramel. The milk would help it kind of melt and dissolve and like bring a little bit of the taste down and stuff. It'll give it a better balance for it. Let's see. I had Domino's this week. We had pepperoni and Italian sausage, and I had a Philly cheesesteak from them. My plan is to go out and have sushi this weekend after work. And that's pretty. Oh, I had Jimmy John's. They are now toasting their sandwiches, so I had an ultimate Italian toasted sandwich.
Is it fast? Is the toasting fast?
Yep, the toasting is fast.
I don't believe it.
Well, which is weird. So I ordered from them, and DoorDash did the order, and not Jimmy John's. Normally, Jimmy John's will deliver, but I guess I ordered so late they may not have a driver on it. And then again, I got a text message saying your driver might not know your place of your address, and I'm just like, it is this business. It is standing right behind here. If you miss it and get my food late, I'm gonna be upset because you literally cannot miss it. I'm like, we are literally across the street, in a certain direction from Jimmy John's, so you should not be able to miss my store. But they were able to find the store. So I was just like, okay, cool. With with Domino's, I had a gift card, so I used it. So we ate good. And then I gave the driver $3. I said, I'm sorry, it didn't let me go for a tip with you when I had my gift card and everything. He's just like, oh no, with this cash. I'm like, he's literally told me cash is better. I'm like, oh well, thank you. And everything. So I've been good. So,
well, okay then.
Yeah. So pretty much everybody. That's what I've been saying. Oh, go ahead, Corey.
I was just going to start talking about what I was eating.
Oh, go ahead.
Sort of, maybe. Unless you don't want to hear what I've been snacking on, which is fine.
Yes,
cool if you don't.
Snack. I want to hear all your snacks.
I made myself some quesadillas tonight, and they were delicious.
Yes.
That's all I have to say. A little bit of cheese, chicken that my wife cooked while I was on my way home from work. And some spicy sauce, and it was good.
What sauce is it?
It's the Aldi branded honey hot ranch.
Okay.
So that's what it is. I mean, it's nothing special. It's just what I do is like I will take a little bit of some chili lime seasoning and that ranch and chop the chicken up and put it in a bowl, essentially. And then like I'll put all that in a bowl and like stir it up so it kind of gets, the chicken soaked in the seasoning and the ranch dressing, and then we go from there.
Okay, because I always wonder. I'm just like, what sauce do they use in what sauce do they use in the Taco Bell quesadillas?
That's
like
their
some
own
zesty sauce.
Yeah, it's some sort of. I think it is called the zesty sauce. I think that's exactly what it's called. But man, that sauce is so good.
It keeps. I kind of want to see. Is it the similar sauce like for the onion rings at Burger King, in a sense? Or I don't know if they taste similar.
I don't know. It would probably be something at KFC, if anything, because Taco Bell, KFC, and Pizza Hut are all owned by the same parent company. And Long John Silver's.
Which I actually had KFC also today. Everybody, really good. They don't have the honey barbecue boneless wings anymore. I'm like, no. But that biscuit was on point, and the mashed potatoes and gravy. Wow. Because I had chicken tenders with the honey barbecue sauce, so I'm like, oh, this is really good. Very tender.
Man, you said mashed potatoes and gravy, and I was thinking of my mom's cheesy potatoes that she made when we went over there the other day.
Ooh, those sound so good.
Like scallop potatoes with like a little bit of garlic seasoning and some cheese and some salt and pepper, and it's good. Not good for the stomach, but good for the soul. You know what I mean?
I love when it's just like the rubber in the cheese sauce. I'll be like, ooh, this is so good.
Yeah.
So I'll be ready for a nap after that. After I finish the meal.
I'm ready for a nap all the time. So, man, dude, I fell really hard this morning. Being stupid, not like doing anything important. I was trying to put my pants on and I fell. And like my hip and my wrist really hurt. Like, because like my foot got stuck, so I couldn't put my foot down to like catch myself. And And so like I just kind of fell flat on my wrist and my hip, and I just dude, I just laid there for like 5 minutes because I like it hurt so bad and I just didn't want to move. And like, yeah, I fell on carpet, but this carpet is clearly on some sort of cement floor, not like cushioned or anything. So
yeah.
Anyways, nobody cares. Nobody cares about my pain.
I care.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Boss.
Move along. Move along. Move along. Chop chop.
Where everybody?
Chop chop.
Where well, everybody, it's time for Playing with Power.
Am I starting?
Yeah, go ahead and start, Corey.
Okay, well, as most people know by now, maybe you don't, maybe nobody cares except for me, but the Power Rangers are coming to Fortnite. So guess who bought their first battle pass in over a year and a half?
You did.
This guy. Guess who played Fortnite last night for 3 hours after Tower Casuals?
You did. I was about to say your son.
This guy. Guess who got all the way up to level 34 on the battle pass?
You did.
This guy. Guess who got 3 victory royales last night?
Your dad.
This guy. My dad. Yeah, right. My dad probably wouldn't even know what that means.
So you was just in it. You was doing it all.
Yeah, it was. It was awesome. I nailed it. I killed it.
Had your son seen it yet?
Nope. Not letting him. You know?
Oh.
It's okay. Look, man, I gotta like, you know,
have something for you.
He can't be playing Fortnite. He's gotta be patient, man. He's gotta be like, you know, waiting. He's gotta wait.
Mm-hmm.
He's too young for Fortnite, man. He's I know he watches Power Rangers and stuff, and like that's violent and Ninja Turtles, but like watching it and actively participating in it are two totally different things, I feel like. So I've been keeping him from that. So
okay.
So yeah, that's kind of been it for now. What else did I play? I mean, I played some Destiny. I mean, I'm still all over the place, man. I'm still like trying to fix some stuff on the website. I'm trying to play catch up, right? And I'm trying to write these 2 Hellblade reviews before those games come out on the 12th for PlayStation, right? Mm-hmm. They're getting PlayStation. 2 is coming to PlayStation, and 1 is getting a PlayStation 5 upgrade because it never got it the way that Xbox got the Series X update. So
for the first game,
yeah. So I'm trying to get both of those reviews done, and so I kind of played a little bit of the first game the other day just to like remember how to play it and like what it actually felt like to play. I didn't play it on PlayStation. I played it on Xbox, but still. So that's kind of where I'm at, man. I'm writing those reviews. I'm trying to get them both done before the 12th, which by the time people hear this, I think will be, you know, what, tomorrow? If this comes out on Monday, so yeah.
Speaking of, like, when's the Gears of War?
The 26th
of this month.
Yep. I got my code like 2 weeks ago, so
I probably won't get it then because I need to install Gears 1. I don't think it'll automatically automatically upgrade.
No, it's a different file, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, they gave me a code, so it's clearly a different file than the whatever the last one was called, Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, that's the one I have. I have the Ultimate Edition, but I'm just like, I'm really not worried about it because I'm just like,
if you bought the Ultimate Edition, you should get Reloaded for free.
Okay.
So
yeah, because the Ultimate one was.
Check your Xbox messages. Maybe Xbox had sent you a code and you just didn't see it yet.
I'll check it. Yeah.
I'm curious to see this game being played on PlayStation. I'm curious to see all the PlayStation people who don't know how to play this game in multiplayer get wrecked by Xbox people who have been playing this game for 20 years. Wall bouncing and, them trying to tactically use different weapons, and then everybody knows, all the Xbox players just know to use the shotgun and run up to people and blast them in the face.
I wouldn't be surprised if the people were just like, use any Uncharted skills with that. But I'm like, I know it's a different beast of a game, different design of a game, but it is still like,
I mean,
in the gameplay.
I think the thing is, though, is like the campaign is really slow and methodical, right? Like that's the that the campaign is that, but like you look at multiplayer, is like those two game modes are played totally different. I just feel like the campaign is like, it is a cover based shooter. You need to stick in cover, right? Or you will die. Man, insane mode, man. Playing on insane mode, so good, man.
I haven't. I think. I think for all of the games, I just did normal. I have never played any harder difficulty.
I played the entire original trilogy on insane. So fun. I doubt I could do that now, though. I mean, that was 20 years ago. So
I think our stories for the first three games would be kind of like an entering tale, just to hear, like, because I don't know if you played it co-op or with friends or anything.
Yeah.
With me, I play. I had just got the Xbox One, and I think when they made it, no, the Ultimate Edition came out when I got my Xbox One. So, because
was it the dual pack with Rare Replay, or was it a Forza game?
No, it was the actual Ultimate Edition, because they gave me they had the physical version of 1, 2, 3, and Judgment was the Xbox 360 games.
Yeah, no, I meant like they did sell a bundle with Gears Ultimate Edition and Rare Replay in the same box, and it also came with the 360 versions of all the other games.
No, it was just the Ultimate Edition by itself. The Ultimate version by itself. So it was just the Gear stuff. Because Rare Replay, I got when I bought my Xbox One, Rare Replay came along with it. Actually, no. Rare Replay and Ori the Blind Forest came with it. Because I'm like, I wanted Ori, when I seen Ori the Blind Forest and it was coming out the Xbox One, I'm just like, oh yeah, I have to buy this. Because I wasn't interested in my PlayStation 4. But when I had like a $2,500 check from Toys R Us from working all of those hours during the holiday, I was just like, well, I got money to get it, the PlayStation 4, because my PlayStation 4 was bundled with the Star Wars Battlefield one that had all the problems. Battlefront, yeah, it was that one, because I didn't want to care for the game. I had started buying different PlayStation games, PlayStation 4 games, because that's when I got the Infamous one, and that Killzone is when I bought it. And so,
okay,
because I was just like, y'all can have this code for Battlefront. I don't care about that series. I don't care about Star Wars.
Oh man, Battlefront was, I mean, it still is like one of the best looking Star Wars games I think ever made. Regardless of how you feel about how that game plays or whatever, like,
yeah,
The game looks really good. I think all the Star Wars games look good though. Like I think, like I'm really excited to play Outlaws.
Outlaws is good.
I think the Star Wars Jedi games are like immaculate. I think Jedi Survivor is like probably the best, maybe best Star Wars game ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, over Knights of the Old Republic. Knights of the Old Republic didn't age well, guys. Come on, let's be honest here. Game did not age the way that people wanted it to, I think. So
I still love the GameCube one, Star Wars.
There's like 70 GameCube ones, so you're gonna have to be more specific.
Factory 5.
You're talking about Rogue Squadron.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it came out, I think, when GameCube first released, like in that launch window. Oh, yeah. Such a great game. Crazy how good that game was. And then did
you like that weird one that they put out? The Star Wars Squadrons, I guess it was called.
For Xbox and PS4. Yeah. I did not play it. I did love the box art and the color layout with that orange and blue behind the white. I know Josh Feeney played it, but I didn't play it. I know it got announced, and then I think like a couple of weeks or a month later after its announcement, it came out. And by that time, I was just like, I think I was so much when it came out. I think I was so much into a lot of Nintendo stuff and some of the Xbox stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Well, just curious.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Gears of War, everybody. Will it come to Switch soon?
I'm so excited. I will play through that campaign again. I would love it. I would love it if it came to Switch 2. I also might just buy it on PlayStation just for the novelty of having Gears of War on PlayStation. Because it's so weird. Like, okay, yeah. All these Forza was kind of weird, but like Horizon until apparently very recently was kind of considered the spin-off game, right? So, okay, whatever. And then Bethesda's stuff. Okay, well, it's Bethesda, Grounded is Obsidian. Okay, well, Obsidian puts their games out, right? So, but like Gears is like Gears, Fable, and Halo are like the three. It's like the Trinity for Xbox, right? Like those are the games that, like, man. I mean, this is the first pillar to fall. I mean, it's
so in reality for PlayStation, Gears and Forza are the only ones from Microsoft.
No, I mean, Microsoft published Grounded and Pentiment.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about as those companies came from Microsoft, not Microsoft acquiring them. Like not acquiring Rare, not acquiring Obsidian, not acquiring them. That they were built and developed. Like they were founded and opened up from Microsoft themselves.
I mean, the only studio that they built from the ground up that's still open is Turn 10. So,
because I thought not 343 Studios, the Coalition.
They bought Black Tusk Studios, which turned into the Coalition.
Oh, I thought that was built up. What was their name before the Coalition?
Black Tusk.
Was it
Black Tusk Studios? They were working on that spy game Shanghai, and then they shelved it to make Gears Ultimate Edition and Gears 4. And then Rod Ferguson was hired to run the studio.
Because Epic Games made Gears 1 to 3.
Yeah. And I mean, the Gears trilogy was in the works for PlayStation 3 after 3 came out. There's footage out there. you go out there and look, there's footage of Gears of War 1 with PlayStation prompts running on the PlayStation 3. Because Microsoft's publishing deal was running out, and then they just straight up bought the franchise from Epic, and then Epic went on to do Fortnite, and Cliff Bleszinski went off to do his own thing, right? With
his multiple things.
Lawbreakers and that BMX battle royale that kind of never took off, and now he's doing stand-up comedy and making comic books about a dog, superhero dog. So I don't know. Hey, and producing Broadway shows. So, hey man, look, if I had Cliff Bleszinski money, I wouldn't be doing it. I'd be doing everything I wanted to do. So, just saying.
He was in reality. Was he the face of Epic Games?
Unreal, yeah. I mean, Unreal Tournament, Unreal Engine, it's all his. So,
wow.
Gears, his. So, yeah, man.
Because Gears was his first game.
Nope, Unreal Tournament was his. And Gears was like his third series. There was what was it called? Something Jackrabbit. Oh, what was it called? But then Unreal Tournament is his. Unreal Tournament was huge.
But as like a heavy in-depth story level based shooter.
Sure. Unreal Tournament's pretty big. I don't think you can ignore that. But then I guess as a single player campaign game, Gears.
Because I think when I think of
Jazz Jackrabbit, that's what it was.
When I think of Unreal, I kind of think of Doom, Quake,
that's that. Not Unreal though.
I know, but I'm saying this is the games that I think of that's in that category. I don't think it's
an arena shooter.
Yeah, that's more of an arena shooter where I feel like Gears is you press start, you learn the gameplay, and then it's level checkpoint or whatever. It's like a video game kind of thing. That's when I think of Cliff Bleszinski. That's his first one. The Jack Rabbit one, I think that's PC, and I've never seen. Still to this day, I've never seen it. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Gears made him as a video game, has made his name popular and recognizable, even along with Epic Games and stuff during that area. This is me, everybody. Nobody else.
I'm just gonna let it go because we know what's gonna happen. So we're gonna argue for 20 minutes and not get anywhere, and then I'll get a headache, and then nothing will get fixed. So
just saying, that's me. So well, is that all that you've been playing with?
Is that what we're still on? We're still on that.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Miles has been playing more Donkey Kong than I have, so Miles is obsessed with Donkey Kong, man. He loves it. Until you actually have to do something, then it turns into chaos that he doesn't know what to do. But as a destruction play box, he loves it. He can just destroy things.
He has to say, "Oh, banana."
He loves it, dude. He thinks it's hilarious. He thinks it's the funniest thing he's ever heard.
Oh, well, shoot, that's kind of been the saying from that game. Everybody's been like, "Oh, banana."
I know. He loves it. He thinks it's amazing. So,
well, that's cool. That's good.
But that's all I've been playing, really. I've been I don't know, man. It was really fun to jump into Fortnite, though. I gotta say, I know people like to hate on that game, but it's mechanically really good. And I think my 20 years of Gears experience helps me. Also, playing on the Switch with no PC players also helps a lot. But yeah, I mean, I think that game is like really fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
And like all these companies are trying to build their metaverses out, and they just kind of naturally did it, right? Not that metaverse is a term that people use anymore, but like, like, I mean, there's so many characters and skins, and like, I don't even play Fortnite all that much. Like, I mean, I haven't even really played it in like a year. I think the last time I even had it installed was like probably October, November, when we were starting to do prep for the Bossies last year. And like, my nephew played it because I wanted the Doom guy. That's when I got it. That's when I played it last, when the Doom guy was in it. And I wanted the cool white skin, and I made my nephew play. And he got it for me. Then I uninstalled it. And then I also installed it to buy the Ninja Turtles. So I don't know when that was, but I did. So I now have all the Ninja Turtles, Casey Jones, April, and now I'm waiting for them to drop the Mighty Morphin Power Bundle, which has 5 of the 6 Rangers in it. Because of course they tied the Green Ranger and the White Ranger to the Battle Pass. All the way at the end.
Wow.
I thought about just buying my way all the way there, but I forgot that it was 100 levels, and I'm like, and it's probably like $1 every time you want to level up without playing. So, like, yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. That's not worth it. But I've been playing it. It's been fun.
Oh wow. Well, for me, everybody, Resident Evil 5. I've been playing on my Switch 2, enjoying that. Right now, I just got to the factory after you get off the swamp, and been killing like the huntsmen, the tribe stuff. So now I'm like in the factory. So like 3-2, I'm in that era. Been playing Radu, the Mystery of the Soulless Army. This is the remaster one. It's one of the characters from the Shin Megami Tensei games. That was only on PlayStation 2. That it was under a different name, but like Atlas brought it back and like kind of remastered, kind of almost like a remake. Really fun, enjoying that. I'm still in the beginning. I haven't got a chance to start my cases, but I'm super excited. Playing Room Factory, Guardians of Azuma. I'm still kind of like in the intro. With some of these Room Factory games, there's a whole bunch of talking before you can actually get into the game. So I'm working on that. I played Is This Your Seat? It's the new kind of puzzle game where you have to grab characters and place them in the seat or have them stand up. But you got to meet their request. If you meet their request, they show you that they're happy, but there's other requests for other people. So you got to move other people around before you hit OK. If you see people sad, it could affect your score for it. So like really enjoying that. I just got to the second area. There's 5 areas in it. So when you solve a puzzle, some of the characters disappear, but some stay on, and you got to try to make sure everybody's happy so that you can get their stars and move on to the next portion. So it's a nice little puzzle game. This is one that they showed in the Indie Direct, and that came out that day, that Thursday. So I'm playing that. Play Mina the Hollower, and I think some people might get turned off the difficulty with it. It has
it?
Yeah, they got the demo out.
Oh, I didn't know there was a demo.
Yeah, they announced the demo. It was when they showed it for the Indie Direct.
World. Shoot. Did not know that.
Well, it was the first trailer at the end.
Dude, I watched the trailer. I didn't have the sound up, and I wasn't like really watching because I was working. But like,
they after like when they showed the date, it was underneath it. They said play demo out now.
Oh, okay then. Did not know that.
Yeah,
Downloading it
so
now because there it is. Okay.
so I did finish the demo. I, I I am excited to play more.
Is the demo short?
It's it could if you could get through some of the bosses quicker, it is short. But it has like a Souls like gameplay to it, meaning that if you die, at one point they said like if you die, they'll let you know keep your rubies or whatever. But then they'll say that hey, next time you die, you're gonna lose all of them and stuff. And what you have to do is you have to find that enemy that killed you or defeat that boss that has your rupees or your bones. Defeat them and get your stuff back.
I mean, Shovel Knight had a little bit of that, right? Where like you had to backtrack to find your. I mean, you didn't have to kill an enemy, but you had to find your floating gold bags, or you lost it, right? So yeah, that's a like.
So
I don't know. Every time you hear the term, not you, but people out there hear the term Souls, it like scares people away, and it's like, I don't know. I think the Souls the Souls game mechanically is interesting. I just, I don't know, man. The loop drags too long for me. I'm not patient enough to play it.
Yeah, I think I consider it. I mean, it's because there is like some vials you get, and you kind of got to hit certain enemies and stuff to get. There's a red bar and a yellow bar. So if you get hit, your red bar will go down, but some of your yellow bar will stay up, but also go down a little bit. That yellow bar represents how much you can recover when you use a vial. But if you start hitting enemies, your yellow bar start going up, and then you can use your vial to get the full thing. There are like these yellow flowers that if you collect, it will raise up the yellow bar more quickly, so you can use it and stuff. So enemies don't wait for you. You can burrow into the ground at some places to get through some obstacles. And I think I wish I had like a dash in the game along with the burrowing, because you only could burrow for so much of a time, like maybe 3 or 4 seconds. You may be able to get more once more the game comes, because you can't really buy anything. So you can like level up when you collect certain coins and stuff or certain experience points. You can level up, and once you level up, everything goes down, and then you got to try to do it all over again to get up to where you need to be. So but once you get the experience, once you level up, then it's a new amount that you have to get to. And they show when you press start, and they show you the menu of everything that you're carrying and stuff and your levels. They show you how much you need to go up to that next level, or what you need to if you want to choose a different area. So you could do like attack, defend, which is kind of just like taking less damage and stuff. I know it's defense, but they say kind of like defend. You got I guess you get a side you get a side weapon. So in the demo you could get an axe or a knife when you find it, and then you have limited of those uses depending on how much magic vials that you get for it. And then you can expand how much money you could get, because there's some money parts, some these like jewels that if you get them, regardless if you die or not, they'll never go away. And there is some huts that you can get into, like your safe spot. You could change those diamonds into currency and be able to level up that way also. So the first level is at 350, the second level is at 900. And so I did my defense first, and then I did my attack. And then I kind of just did my side, and then I went to some of the bosses and stuff. So once you defeat enemies and stuff, when you go to your safe house or your little, energy kind of home and stuff, once you come out, the enemies reset. So that's kind of the way that you can somewhat grind for it. So it looks like it's going to be like 5 areas and then maybe the final boss. So I think the stronger you get, the more time you grind and put everything in and buy more weapons, the more you'll be able to survive in this game. So that's Myra and Myra the Hollower.
Mina the Hollower.
Mina the Hollower.
And you're going to get us in trouble with Yacht Club. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, Yacht Club.
He's not sorry.
Forgive me.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Because I hired you.
Aww.
You're fired. Get out.
Who would take my spot?
I don't know. Put an ad out. I'll do it myself. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know.
Plenty of options.
When can I apply again?
5 years from now. Get out. You're done.
No.
Fired.
No.
Fired.
So yeah, that's kind of what I've been playing with Power at this time.
So he says.
I haven't got Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, but man, Shinobi is so good. That Shinobi game is so good.
Yeah, can't wait to play more. People seem to really be liking that Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. So
yeah. Some people said that like it was 8 hours. I know there's a playthrough for 3 hours and 36 minutes. I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, you really have to be playing this game, studying everything. But okay.
Yep.
Good for them.
Well, I don't know. Part of it, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not going to play it. I'm terrible at those games, and I don't want to. So
I want to see the Ninja Gaiden 4 preview stuff. I think they got like a 26-minute like gameplay thing of it, but I've been hearing really, really good things for it.
Yeah, well, they're running out of things to showcase because they keep canceling them. So, whoops, did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did.
I did.
So,
am I sorry? Not one bit.
Corey,
I'm perturbed by Microsoft.
Do you have a show and tell for us?
I have a lot of show and tell, but they're all over the place because I didn't grab them to bring over here. But I can. I could grab them. So I bought more Ninja Turtles, Ed.
Yes.
I bought Donatello and Michelangelo, and Raph is on his way. So I'll have all 4 turtles. Here's the debate, Ed. Here's the debate. Do I get Splinter, Casey Jones, in April? Those are the other 3 that I'm like debating on.
Well, I said yes, and I said Casey Jones first, but you said Splinter and April were cheaper, so I said we'll get Splinter in April. I mean, you got to get Splinter also, because that's
Well, also the reason why. Oh my gosh, the reason why Casey Jones is more expensive is because he comes with like a motorcycle and like all this other garbage that I don't want. So like, I don't know what to do about that. But yeah, I mean, dude, April was like $11 and Splinter was like $14. So But what I've been doing, Ed, is taking a break from Ninja Turtles since I have all 4 of them, and loading up on these Power Rangers because the 30th anniversary of the movie's coming back out some reason, somewhere, somehow, and those Lightning Collection toys, man. All I gotta say is I'm glad I got the ones that I have so far, because all I need is the Blue Ranger now. And the Blue Ranger 2 weeks ago was like $24, $25, $26. Blue Ranger is like $70 or $80 now. So I don't exactly know what happened there, but you know, that's where we're at on that Lightning Collection, and it's not cheap.
Cheap.
So
what is the one? What is the one that we talked about in our chat? And I was just like, "Ooh, birthday idea."
I don't remember. I don't know. But it's but I ended up getting them all except for the Blue Ranger so far. So yeah, it's kind of like it. I'm trying to I don't know. I'm trying to be picky.
I know what it was.
What?
It was the Turtle to Time one.
Oh, I don't care about those. I don't like that movie. I don't need multiple sets of turtles. I like the original movie the best. I got the original movie.
Oh, that is right. I'm thinking of the Super Nintendo one, but you said it was the movie, and I said forget that.
Mm-hmm.
But Secret of the Ooze, yes.
Because I'm not even gonna get those. I don't want those. I want the original turtles. I think
we was just talking about it in the chat.
I know.
You're just like, I'd be cool if I got Keno. Like, if you get Keno, that's the only one you really need from Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah, but the thing is like the turtles look slightly different in Secret of the Ooze than they did in the original movies, and so like it would be weird to have in my brain, because this is how my brain works. It would be weird to have the Turtles 1 turtles and then the Turtles 2 Keno. So
could we get the table with the 2 people drinking wine and eating pizza?
Yeah, where's that toy at?
That was so funny when we was watching the movie. You pointed that out. No, it was just great. We just had a good time laughing about it.
Man, those movies are so fun.
I love Secret of the Ooze. Yeah. And the Michael Bay one. I like the second Michael Bay one.
The second Michael Bay one is really good, in my opinion, because they figured it out. I really wanted a sequel to that one, and they clearly didn't do one. But
and the Seth Rogen one, Music Mayhem is really good too.
I still haven't seen it.
Oh, it's very good.
I watched the cartoon with my son though, and he loves it. So, yeah, I don't know, the character design in that, not the turtles themselves, but like the other characters' designs bother me a little bit. I don't know, I don't like weird looking animation. You know, like I don't know what that's all about, but it's just I don't know. Anyways, not important.
I think you do just go in and watch it just for the fun of it.
I think the turtles themselves look great. I think the turtles look awesome. It's everything else that looks really stupid. I also like the fact that the turtles are like teenagers and not like 40-year-old broken New Yorkers like in the original movie. Good times though.
Yes, everybody go watch our commentary.
I don't even know if it's up anymore, man. I don't even know where it's at.
Just NGR.
You always refer to all these old things that I have no idea if they even exist anymore.
Well, they're on Arsenal X playlist for Arsenal X.
If you say so, I believe you. I don't know.
So,
Oh, anyways, not important. What about you? You have any weekly pickups, Ed?
Not yet. I just got my debit card and just got my PIN number. So,
Fail.
But I can't really buy anything to the packs because I'm hoping to see. I don't know if I see some clear, obscure stuff. I'm like, yeah, I need to
Oh
get
my
this
gosh, dude!
Corey.
I'm still waiting on the art book. By the way, thanks for reminding me. I need to do my daily check on that. Still waiting on. They said, oh, man.
If I see anything clear obscure, I'm gonna try to snag some stuff for you.
I really need to. I'm sure somebody will be. Oh, there's the product page. Still not available. Still not available.
I'll return to that game soon.
Oh man, I really love that game. I hope it comes to Switch, man. I really do hope it comes to Switch too, and I hope it's not on a game key card.
It will be. Yes, everybody, the Boss Rush podcast talks about it. I haven't seen the episode because of work.
Well, it's not out yet, so
I know, but
I guess the live version is out, but
the theme, like the title card of it and stuff, you got it out, and I was just like, oh boy.
Yep, I scheduled the premiere today, so.
And I will be writing about this, or finishing it up, I should say.
We need to do something about that show, man. I feel like it's getting stale again. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Not this show. I wish I had more energy to do this show ever, but
if you would have me, well, Tuesday I'm off. This coming Tuesday, so I may, if possible, try to hop on.
I don't know if I'll be on Tuesday, because of life situations happening.
Okay,
but I mean, I don't.
But if so, yeah, if you're not there and not fill in, I think that should work. That should be fine.
Yeah. So. Yeah. No, I think that's probably fine. Whoops.
Ooh.
I don't care.
Okay. Well, Corey, how about we get into
Demi
news?
Yeah, I don't even know what we're talking about. Did you do a doc? Because I didn't even open the doc either.
I didn't do a doc. Well,
yeah,
I
all right.
But I know
because here we go. Here we go.
Because the rats.
You ready? Here we go. All right. First up, Ed. Nintendo is.
Those are all stories from last week. Last episode.
Nintendo is making toddler toys and books and things, and they release them in Japan. So
yes,
this is from Nintendo Life. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
The big three platform holders, Nintendo is the family-friendly one. Did you know that? Of course you did. You're an intelligent human being. And over the course of the Switch generation, with the company's eggs now in a single console basket, Nintendo has diversified its business, leading into non-gaming areas and getting its IP under the noses of a broader audience, with mobile apps, movies, theme park stores, and all that. Let's see here. Nintendo. However, Nintendo is. Oh my gosh! If I could read. However, despite its colorful character roster appealing to kids across the age spectrum, the hand-eye coordination needed to operate a proper video game is beyond the abilities of Nintendo's youngest fans. Until we evolve as a species, that's unlikely to change. So it's that demographic, the 1, 2, 3-year-olds, that Nintendo is aiming with a suite of, quote, My Mario products. The Hey Mario app, which is coming to Switch as well as smart devices, looks to be a simple touchscreen toy where You can interact with Mario by bopping him on the nose, tweaking his mustache, and generally poking and prodding at the poor plumber like many of us did at the start screen of Mario 64 back in 1996. It's extremely simple on the face of it, but it's designed to surprise and delight and snare them young with that patented Nintendo charm. There's a woodblock set, or sets rather. This is Baby Toy 101, giving the smallest kids a chance to play around with Nintendo characters without jabbing themselves in the eye with a pointy limb of an amiibo or gnawing on a potentially swallowing a Master Sword. So right now these are only they've only been released in Japan, or they're only releasing in Japan right now, but I think they are going to localize them at some point.
They'll be out next year in 2026 outside Japan.
Yeah. So there's a memory game, there's stacking characters, there's all kinds of things my kids would have loved like a year or two ago. I still think my kids would like the app actually a little bit. But yeah, I mean, anywhere between $20 and $30, that's not bad. The full 30-piece set. Hold on. Of course, there's a basic 3-piece set offering Mario, Question Block, and Mushroom. Of these wooden blocks. That'll only set you back about $20. Characters are also amiibo, remember, so you can use these. You can see these appealing to people who don't even have kids. The full 30-piece set will cost around $135. There's no word yet on the RRP Nintendo will set for these when they release. So RRP is basically the universal retail price of these blocks. So yeah, I mean, this is a cool idea. Something they should have probably done with the Switch 1, to be honest, when it came out or soon after. This is a good idea. This is a cool idea.
Yeah. And I like they're going for that bold, clean look for it.
Very classic, Mario. Very I mean, kids, colors are the first things that kids learn, right? I mean, it's amazing how fast they learn their colors when they enjoy seeing the colors, right? So, I mean, giving Mario the bright red hat and the blue, all these colors look, like you said, bright and just really, these are just really cute to even look at, to be honest.
You got that bold black line. It really gives me the idea, because Mario Paint just came out, that this could be something also for kids, like having a Mario Paint kind of component for kids to play on on their iOS or Android.
Yeah, I'm it's funny because we were actually maybe a month ago talking about Nintendo's Art Academy stuff.
Yeah.
And how it would be nice for them to release Nintendo characters and stuff with that. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's cool. I think this is really a good idea. So, all right, Ed, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this Pokemon app. Ed, the Pokemon Company releases a new mobile app called Pokemon Events. Do we really need more apps? Why can't all these apps just be in one app? Gosh, I feel like you type in Pokemon and you, on the App Store, and there's 75 things. And Nintendo has all these apps. Come on, just put it into one app. Be smart about it. Just anyways, the new app, officially known as Pokemon Events, is available on iOS and Android right now. It's quote, your portal to Pokemon Events, end quote. The app will allow you to keep tabs on upcoming Pokemon activities, social gatherings, and events scheduled by logging in with your account. A login is required to use it. So, man, this is dumb. Like, it's nice, but like, you need an app for this. Like, I don't know. There's an app for everything, I guess. So.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I think they probably believe that it's an easier way to get news to Pokemon fans and players without having to wait to go online to look for it. You know, like the Pokemon company be like, hey, we got an event, so new Pokemon Direct. Check it out through the app first, and then we'll put it everywhere else. Because people are probably on their phones more before they even get onto social media. So if they could see like a notification from their app, they could hop on there. And it's probably just like, I won't say engagement or anything, but just to simplify what's going on. To make it easier for people to organize or, plan ahead because of this event. So if they want to participate or they want to watch, if they're streaming this stuff, they will have all the information right from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So download if you need to know where the Pokemon are happening. There you go. All right, Ed. So I know that this isn't usually news we talk about, but I think it's interesting because it seems like they kind of went for it on this. Apex Legends Switch 2 upgrade supports mouse mode. One of the many new features of the Switch 2 is a Joy-Con 2's mouse ability. You'll be able to warm up your FPS skills before with Apex Legends. Sorry, I'm trying to skim through this. I don't care about all the filler words. So gyro controls and mouse controls have been added to Apex Legends on the Switch 2. It's going to kind of use the same control scheme that Metroid Prime 4 seems to be using. Mm-hmm. So that's really cool. I think offering mouse mode for first-person shooters is going to be key to getting people to play shooters on Switch. I think that was such a smart move for them. I don't care about the mouse mode, but I think that was such a smart move for them.
The system got that option and it's available. Why not put it to full use?
Mm-hmm. It's also worth noting that Apex Legends will run at 1080p 60 frames a second on the Switch 2, which is a significant jump from sub 720p and sub 30 frames a second on the Switch 1.
Yes.
So Apex Legends, I don't know. I feel like people are talking more and more about it recently. I don't know if it's just because I don't know. I know a new hero is coming out, but
I think there was like a new expansion that came out or season
it's
or
the
something.
It's the new season and the new hero and all that kind of stuff. But also worth noting here, Ed, Night Dive Studios has revealed a definitive re-release of Heretic and Hexen, the old school Magic shooters, first-person games.
Mm-hmm.
They will also be released on Switch 2 for just $14.99. You'll be able to pick up 2 of Raven Software's iconic first-person shooters, which introduce inventory systems, vertical aiming, and character classes to the genre. Heretic originally launched in 1994 and on PC and was made in the Doom engine. Hexen is a direct sequel and a follow-up in 1995 and got a Nintendo 64 release in North America in 1997. The release bundles together all the game's content. So Heretic, Shadow of the Serpent Riders, Hexen Beyond Heretic, and Hexen Death Kings of the Dark Citadel. Plus 2 new episodes created by Night Dive and id Software. Heretic Faith Renewed and Hexen Vestiges of Grandeur. So, yeah, this is awesome. This is cool. I know we know Phil Spencer's a big fan of Hexen, so
I remember the Hexen on N64, like seeing the cover of it. Like I know they had an ad and then they had the box. I just never seen it in stores, and don't remember her the first game.
mm-hmm.
Just I thought Hexen was its own Heretic. Yeah, I never heard of that one, but I know Hexen was a big one that they was advertising because it was on the N64, and I thought that was like original game by itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that the one thing Microsoft has been doing very well is working with the right people to re-release these classic shooters, right? Like Night Dive. I think Night Dive does a great job with these old school shooters. I mean, you look at the Turok collection, right? You look at that Star Wars game that they re-released last year that I can't remember the name of right now. Dark Forces, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think Night Dive's a great studio. Atari made a great investment in them when they purchased them. So Atari, man, on a roll. Very
didn't they just buy somebody? Acquire somebody?
Yes, I wrote that news story on bossrush.net. They acquired Thunderful.
I was shocked. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah. Thunderful is the publisher who publishes like the SteamWorld games, are kind of their I would say maybe their most iconic franchise at the moment. Although they've had a few other games come out. I'm not as into the indie scene as everybody else is, but and Boss Rush, but I know that Thunderful is one of those publishers that you notice when they publish something. And let's see, what else did they publish? I have it written in here. Yeah, so I mean, Atari announced they will acquire 82% majority stake in Swedish video game holdings company Thunderful Group, the parent company of Thunderful Games, for roughly $5 million USD. According to Video Games Chronicle, the deal is contingent on shareholder approval, but it already has the full backing of Thunderful's board of directors, along with key shareholders. Let's see. Atari CEO Wade Rosen called the move a key milestone in the company's expansion, particularly in the European market. So the Thunderful Group also owns Rising Star Games. So if you've seen that name floating around at PAX or anything. So their biggest titles seem to be the SteamWorld series. Lost in Random is another one of theirs. Viewfinder, that really cool game that came out on PlayStation 5 last year. Maybe it was 2 years ago at this point. The camera game where you like took pictures and then you used the pictures you took to solve puzzles, like build bridges or, that kind of thing.
What was it called? Gunk?
The Gunk?
The Gunk on Xbox. I think they yeah.
The SteamWorld people developed it. I think Xbox owns it though.
Okay.
But I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's cool. But Atari, man, they're really lining up those Infinity Stones. They have Digital Eclipse, Night Dive, and Television. They own Moby Games, which is going to be more and more important as these layoffs seem to keep happening. Moby Games is essentially the IMDb version for video games.
Oh,
so you can kind of go there and look up who worked on what, and yeah, I think it's a really cool website if you haven't been there.
it's so funny on how Atari went away and then they came back.
But the way they're growing is smart, right? It's not like it's not like Embracer, who like grew out of all this investment. You know, the investors gave them money and then they went and bought everything and then closed everything down because they couldn't afford it, right? Like,
right.
Atari is doing really smart things,
buying here and there when needed.
Yeah, and they're also like not afraid to put their IPs out there for other people to use. I mean, look how interesting and cool Yars Rising was, right? With Way Forward. They're doing all those recharged version of their classic games. They just I don't know if you've played any of them, but they're pretty neat actually. They kind of remind me a little bit of like, remember that Pac-Man Championship Edition that came out like 15 years ago on Xbox somewhere, and like though the recharge versions of their games kind of remind me of that. It's not as like bombastic as that, but it's headed in that direction. I think it's really cool.
I played one of the racing games, like the miniature car racing games on PlayStation 5. When we went to PAX East last year. I played some there and had like a really great time with it. I'm like, oh, this is really cool, pretty fun.
Yeah. I still don't like Power Rangers, but I guess that's on me. It's your one whiff, Atari. Power Rangers. It's okay. My son likes it, so you get a pass. I'm just kidding. It's not bad. It's just I wish some parts of it were different. So yeah, that's what's happening there. I also not that this is super important to Nintendo fans, but I think it's important to the industry in general. Digital Foundry has officially gone fully independent. They bought themselves back from IGN. And they are fully funded on Patreon now. And this is a good move. I'm excited for them. Yeah. Did you watch their announcement video?
I did, yeah.
It was really good. I'm really happy for them. Man, it's what a move, man. I mean, we've seen 3 major companies either go independent or like move out of the kind of weird corporate space, right? Like, I mean, Game Informer was resurrected.
Yeah.
We saw Giant Bomb buy themselves from who were they? I don't know who they bought themselves from. At this point, they get sold every other day. So, I mean, this just shows that this space, the way this space is going to grow is through independent media.
Yeah.
Right.
True. Min-Max is still going. I think it's their like third or fourth year. Like
Min-Max is like, it's probably closer to 7 or 8. They've been around forever.
I thought it was like,
no, remember that first round of, they've been around since that like first wave of Game Informer layoffs.
Because it was just like, because I think when they got laid off, I think it was like 2 weeks after they started. Because GameSpot still owned them at the time. GameStop, not GameSpot, everybody. GameStop still owned Game Informer.
Yeah, let's see. Their YouTube channel was created in 2018.
Oh, so it is. So it's been 7 years. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think that's when Patreon really started picking up then.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's so funny because you wouldn't think, like, at least when you would watch Game Informer content, I don't know, I wouldn't think that, like, I think Ben Hansen is a great podcast host. I think he was great at Game Informer. He just didn't seem like the type of person that would, like, do this on his own, you know, and he did.
Right.
And he not only did that, but he like has MinMax is like one of the most fascinating content creation platforms out there, right? Because there's so many people that work there, sort of, but like they all just seem to be working together on it, and it's really nice to see. And it was the route I thought Game Informer, like the people who got laid off from like when Game Informer closed, that's the route I thought they were all going to go, was that route. But I don't know, man. It's cool. I'm glad they're I'm glad Digital Foundry is doing the same thing, man. I think Digital Foundry is very important.
I think once they started doing like their breakdowns of games and stuff, especially when they started doing the breakdowns of the Nintendo stuff, when Nintendo Life was like reporting their stories, like, oh, they're doing the Wii U classics, here's the Switch stuff. Once they started doing that, they picked up like quickly. And then like more Patreons started joining them because of the podcast, and they're just a force, because it's not always that they release a video, but when they do release stuff like game reviews, PC stuff, like all the breakdowns and stuff, we go and click on them to see their interview, because they are, you know, very educated in the tech and everything, and like they break stuff down if you're into that, and it's just such a good thing to see. And especially like reason I think is important for Nintendo stuff is that, you know, with the hardware that Nintendo has, they're just like, we're shocked that this is running. How did they do this? How like they'll break it down and try to figure out, but they just like, they have to be wizards on doing this to put this kind of game running on the system. You know, that's why, like, for a lot of us, like, we'll run to see, look for the Xbox and the PlayStation and Steam and whatever, like, in the comparisons, we'll do that. But, like, when it came to Nintendo stuff, we were glued, because we were just like, yeah, we also want to know how Doom is running on the Switch. Oh, they broke it down. And we get happy when they're surprised that all of this stuff happens. And it's just like, yeah, we're shocked just like you guys are shocked. Yes, Switch really helped jump the visibility of Digital Foundry.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, you know, when we talk about the Switch and Digital Foundry, like you said, like, obviously the Switch is so much less powerful than even the Xbox One and the PS4. Like, when you would get these, you know, they did a whole video on the impossible ports to Switch One, right? And that, like, you think of all the games that were ported, right? Like Wolfenstein and Doom, like both Doom games and The Witcher and you know, Borderlands 3, and there's just so many games that were ported that you're just like, how did they do that? You know, and I think people like to see that type of stuff, even if they're not going to buy the games on Switch, right? They like to see, like, oh, how did they do that? You know? And Digital Foundry does a great job of doing all of that. So,
yeah.
So yeah, congratulations to Digital Foundry. Wish you all the success. I encourage people to support them, because I think they are a great outlet. We both do. So let's move on. We have two more stories I think we should probably talk about, and then we'll get into the Indie Direct, Ed.
Okay.
If you have the Indie Direct notes in front of you.
I do.
Okay. Nintendo has announced their Gamescom lineup. They have quite a few games there. So the games they are sharing: Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is going to be there. Pokemon Legends ZA, Hollow Knight Silksong, Hades 2, Elden Ring Tarnished Edition, Borderlands 4, Final Fantasy Remake plus Integrate, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Mario Kart World, Mario Party Jamboree, EA Sports Football Club 26, and Cyberpunk 2077. They will also be showing off some new GameCube games there, announcing some GameCube games for the Nintendo Switch Online. So that will be cool. I'm very interested to see how a lot of these games run and play, because Final Fantasy VII is something I'm going to get on Switch 2. I mean, Elden Ring, I might give it another shot on Switch 2. Mostly because I'm angry at Xbox right now and I'm boycotting.
A lot of people are waiting for the release date for Elden Ring for Switch 2 so they can buy it. So yeah, they may have another banger of a port on their hands.
Oh, dude, Elden Ring is going to sell another
bajillion
units. That game's. I feel like that game, it's going to be right up there. I think the attach rate by the end of the Switch 2's life cycle for Elden Ring is probably going to be probably 1 out of every 8 or 10 people is going to own Elden Ring.
Will this be like the complete edition, the game and both DLCs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's only one deal. There's only one expansion. I thought
it was 2.
No. Night Rain is the multiplayer game that they released.
Oh, that's what I mean. That's what I said. 2 expansions.
It's not an expansion. It's a separate game.
Oh, okay.
I'm. What if they shadow drop Silk Song?
Well,
I would laugh so hard, man.
If they shadow drop it, it has to be Xbox shadow dropping it.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah, because don't forget that's coming to Game Pass.
Yeah, day one Game Pass, but that doesn't mean that it's coming to Xbox first. It means it's coming to at Game Pass the first day it's on Xbox.
I thought
it'll be there the same day. I don't even know why we're arguing about this. It's gonna drop on everything on the same day.
What that's what you said. Well, they shadow drop it on Switch.
Yeah,
that's why I said
drop it everywhere. I mean,
well, I just thought that with Xbox having been showing off the game more, the marketing and talking more about it, that it would come out with them, and then Nintendo would release it also on the same day. They'll be here's a
Nintendo. Nintendo has their priorities straight. They know Silk Song's not important, so
because they'll go hard on. I really have a feeling that Nintendo will go hard on Hades 2 than Silk Song.
I mean, yeah, Hades 2 is the bigger deal in my opinion.
Because Hades move units, trust me. When that mud dropped in was it that September? Was it the day of the Switch? I mean, not the Switch. Was it? I know it was a Nintendo Direct, and it said that it was coming. I don't know if it would drop that day or it was a little bit later. But I remember when Hades dropped, that game picked up quickly, and it became one of the hottest games on Switch 2. I mean, on Switch.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Hades 2, I think, is going to be the bigger deal in the end. I still don't understand why people are excited for a Silk Song. I know I joke. I mean, it seems like a fine game, right? I didn't care for Hollow Knight at all. I didn't like Hollow Knight, but I know I was in the minority. But also I feel like I could name 10 better Metroidvanias off the top of my head.
But I think it's because people have that love for Hollow Knight, So to get it,
I guess that's my question is why. I don't.
I mean, if Dreamlight Valley, if that came up with a part 2,
Dreamlight Valley is way better.
Right, but if it got a part 2, you would I can't wait to buy this.
I mean, I would be confused at why it would get a part 2, but
but would you buy it though?
Would I buy it?
Yeah.
I mean, Maybe.
You won't go to the list of being like, oh, I gotta have this guy. I can't believe they, I think it's just like any other game that people anticipate and love because that first game or that developer or publisher is so well known and the quality and you're looking forward to it. That's how some people feel about Silksong. It's just like we got a great experience with Hollow Knight, and we're excited to see this next game from this company. That's from any kind of publisher or developer that is a favorite.
Yeah. I'm excited for the people who are excited. I am not one of those people, and that's okay. Game's just not for me. But the last piece of news here, Ed, can't get away from video game news without talking about layoffs. You know what I mean? Tron Catalyst and John Wick Hex developer Bithel Games makes, quote, majority of staff redundant. In a quote on Blue Sky, Mike Bithel said, sad news today. Bithel Games, having been unable to secure a new larger scale project, is reducing in size. This means that 11 jobs are being made redundant. This constitutes a majority of our full-time staff. It became clear leading up to the release of our most recent game that we were not immune to the challenges faced by many game development teams seeking funding partners in 2024 and 2025. We've fortunately been able to communicate these challenges ahead of time and work with affected staff to ease departures as much as possible via severance packages. It's important to state that this was an incredible team of exceptionally talented people. If you're a developer reading this and you're hiring anyone among those affected would be a great addition to your studio. Please reach out if we can help to put you in touch. This news will not impact the availability of our existing self-published games and ongoing support for them. We're incredibly grateful for our audience and hope that your interest in our work follows individual team members as they head into other roles. Bithel Games was always defined and elevated by our people. Today, we are less. Yeah, I mean,
maybe that's what people was talking about because I didn't know that there was a studio layoffs and stuff that happened.
Yeah, it's sad, but also like, no offense to Bithel Games, but when 2 of your last 3 games are based on Tron, a franchise that Disney has desperately been trying to make popular for 40 years and just isn't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel bad, but like that if I was worried about layoffs, that's not a project I would have picked up. So I feel bad for those affected. I feel bad for the studio. Bithel Games has been around for a long time. Obviously, like it's sad. A lot of layoffs, man. Too many layoffs going around. It just shows that even these small teams that you would think are well funded and well off are not.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that's when they start making those small games for like $10 to $14, and hopefully those games are good and pop off, and they could recoup some money, and everything.
Yeah. So I hope all those affected find something, because even though those franchises are small, like the team is good. Like, Bithel Games, it's a good team. So, all right, Ed, let's talk about other small games that people enjoy called indie games.
Yes.
I guess we should probably talk about this indie direct, or some would say lack thereof. I don't know. Again, maybe I'm not the person to be talking about this stuff, but like I wasn't that impressed with this. They kicked off with the maybe the only game I'm looking forward to. But I don't know. How do you feel? How do you feel about this?
I enjoyed this indie world presentation. Of course, it's the variety that they bring. I was surprised to see 2 games in here from PAX. That and I think when we get to those games, I'll tell more about it. But it was good to see that. Well, actually, 3 games. It was good to see that 3 of the games that I seen at PAX, East and West, was in this indie direct because they didn't have platforms or anything. They didn't. When I even got to talk to these people and play their game, they didn't say anything that it was coming to Nintendo, and something. So to see this, I'm really happy and really surprised that it showed up in the indie direct. And hopefully, when I go to PAX West, if they're there, that I could congratulate them being in this indie world presentation and stuff. And one game looks definitely improved and better than what it was played.
Which game was that?
Hurling. But I'll talk more about that when we get to it.
All right. Yeah, let's why don't you give us the breakdown of this indie thing?
Okay, so just like our partner direct everybody, we're gonna go from like the way that it's done. We're gonna talk about the games that came out, like kind of shadow drop, and then we're gonna go through the months that these games are going to be released. So the first one is This Seat Taken. So I talked about that in Playing with Power. In Is This Seat Taken, you will have to make decisions for people on where they will sit, be positioned at, and more in this cute and chill puzzle game. Window or booth, concert by yourself, or sit at a table with friends. You make the choices from the clues that are given and place random characters in designated spots. Really cool game. Tiny Bookshop. Have you ever wanted to leave the busy city life, or the busy city and live a cozy, easy life? Do you also want to have a bookshop and meet new characters? Where you could do that in Tiny Bookshop, meet new people, recommend books, and customize your shop to your liking. So, with this one, you could recommend recommend real life books to people, because they in the presentation they had like something for Shakespeare and everything. You also could custom design your bookshop, so it's kind of like a really cozy game. But the big one that took me by surprise, Corey, is UFO 50. Play 50 fictional video games for a console that was never released, which is also fictional. So the story is, it was a developer or this company who was going to put out their own video game system, and they told different teams in the building to make games. So they end up making 50 games, but something ended up happening. They end up losing the funding and they never released the system at all. But they made this compilation and put it out. So these are like 50 different style games. You don't know what you're going to get until you play them. So it's been out on PC, but now it's just finally coming to Nintendo Switch for it. And it was a low-key hit last year for a lot of people. If you guys want to check more about it, I do recommend Fine Time Podcast. They did an episode on UFO 50. And it's probably been on some people's list for indie games that they nominated last year for this one. And it's a game that just out of nowhere, out of the blue, people ended up loving. And I guess because of the Steam version. Like, there was no promotion or anything about this game.
Interesting.
So, Um, the next one, so we're gonna go into August. So August 21st is Hurtling. From the publisher of Firewatch and the creators of the Far series, Hurtling takes you on an adventure as you herd beasts known as calicorns through diverse biomes. You will encounter challenging landscapes such as snowy mountains and eerie fog forests in this beautiful world. Will you help them to their final destination? Okay, so at PAX West last year, Nelly and I got to play this game, and it was in a very early rough state. You Nelly was trying to control the calicorns, and it was hard to like control them and everything. Um, so we we switching controllers and trying to get the herd, to get to this position so they could get through this eerie town and stuff, so you can start on your journey. This version, what they have now, looks way better. It's kind of been a year. So over that time in the year, that they had a lot of development going on. So from what happened at PAX until now, it's a completely different game. It looks faster, it looks real cleaner. I think they fixed the controls, and AI response of the computer, and everything. So I'm excited to see how this plays on Switch. They didn't when we played it, it was a PC version of it, so it was kind of like on the Xbox controller. So I hopefully this game is in a better state. Hopefully it runs a little bit smoother. And I'm shocked that within a year they were able to get this game in a running state. I don't know how long it's going to be. We didn't get to talk to the developers there and stuff. And while playing it, Shuhei had appeared around the corner, and I'm just like, dang it. But he was with company, he was leaving this stuff. So Hurting was one of the games that we played last year at PAX West.
Cool.
So and we didn't get to hear the music or anything for it, because like it's PAX, so it was kind of loud and everything.
You don't say. PAX loud? Nah.
No, because normally they would give you like some headphones to listen and stuff.
No, I know. I know. I'm just messing with you.
So
I'm being silly. I'm being dumb.
September Strain Iniquities or Antiquities.
Yep.
September 17th, the Switch pre-orders are live. Become a princess and help sell occult items while exploring the many secrets of the town and the shop itself. Yeah, it's a occult strange game. Very weird. In October, Ball Pit, October 15th for Switch, and then this fall for Switch 2. They didn't say anything about if you buy the Switch version, you get a free upgrade for Switch 2. We don't know about that. We don't even know when the Switch 2 version is going to be released. So I'm assuming it'll probably be in sometime in November. In this survival roguelite adventure, choose from over 60 random ball weapons to beat these difficult auto-scrolling levels in the world of Balbalon. Combine different weapons to see what setup works for you. The auto-scrolling is vertical, and if you think of Vampire Survivors, it is that style of game. For it. Yeah, and it's a lot of chaos. It's a lot of chaos that's going on. So you'll have to keep your eye on everything. Mina the Hollower, October 31st for the Switch and Switch 2. Demo is available today. So this game is coming out for both games. Both systems on the same day. From Yacht Club Games comes the newest IP, Mina the Hollower. In this top-down action adventure, you play as Mina, a renowned Hollower who must find a way to rescue a cursed island. You'll jump, attack, and solve puzzles while approaching challenging bosses and finish enemies and traps. You actually get more of the story and the demo. So Mina, she was able to bring these gleaming lights to the island, and it powers the city, and the people thank Mina that she was able to do it. But there is a evil force who wants that power, who wants those lights, and so you'll go through the venture that way. It looks like when you look at the demo, it looks like it's 5 lights, and then I guess the main boss looks at them, and you go from there. So yeah, if you guys want to play the demo, it is available now. I don't know if it's on any other platforms at this time, Corey, demo wise. I just know it's on Switch and Switch 2 for the demo.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to be running at 120 frames per second on Switch 2.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much that game needs that, but it's nice to know that it supports it. I'm really excited for this.
Yeah,
it's been a long time since we got like I don't want to say a real Yacht Club game, but you know what I mean. Shovel Knight, man, it's so long ago.
Exactly.
I mean, we got several expansions to that, right? And a lot of them are really good, but I mean, the first new game is I'm so happy that this is coming out finally.
I think it's gonna really do good in sales, and plus it's on Halloween, so you already know that people are going to be in Halloween outfits and streaming this game. So I'm excited to play the full version when it comes out.
Yep.
So sometime in October this year, Undusted Letters from the Past. In Undusted Letters from the Past, you will clean and restore items in a neglected house that has a history that will reveal itself as you progress through this cozy adventure. And Toge Productions is publishing it, so we hope that they are at PAX West. So
they
we can say
they're everywhere. They're everywhere all the time.
Yes. They was at our hotel, and so we had breakfast with them and just hung out and everything. So I'm excited to see them if they're at PAX West and congratulate them on this game. And stuff. They're just publishing it. They didn't make it, but they are publishing it. So shout out to Toge Production. They didn't have this game at PAX East, so this is a new one for us. So yeah. So that's the games that we know that's coming out. They have an update for Little Kitty Big City, which you can watch the trailer for it. For the rest of this year, fall 2025, Opus Prism Peak, stranded on a ethereal mountain filled with spirits. You play as a middle-aged photojournalist who must find their way back home by capturing moments these spirits would love to see. So it's kind of like a photo adventure. This holiday, Glacier for Switch 2. 65 million years in the future on Earth, you play as a new species known as Toa. In this future aquatic action JRPG, you'll explore mysterious underwater areas and fight ferocious marine life to protect this new life on Earth. I got to play this at PAX East when I was at the Playism booth. It's a really cool game, very interested, and if you guys want to just learn a little bit more on it, I got to interview Sunji and Michael at Playism, so you guys could read that on bossrush.net or more. But it's a really, really cool game. Really have fun with that. Winter 20 of this year, Ultimate Sheep Raccoon coming out for Switch and Switch 2. Be the first to the finish line by setting obstacles to defeat your opponents. First to have the highest points in the end wins, but remember, your previous obstacles carry to the next round along with your opponent's set traps. So I played this at PAX East also. Didn't have the interview, but me and 3 other people got to play it. And it's kind of like Excite Bike in a sense. But to stop your opponents, everybody would place their traps, so you could get shocked, you could get stumped, you could have an axe come back and forth and knock you out. And it's supposed to be like a 25-second run to get to the finish line. But the more you whoever gets out first will be put in fourth place, third, second, until if you reach the goal, you get first, and then you get points for it. We had such a ball. It is such a funny party game with this. At the time, we only had one level and a couple of power ups and stuff. So electricity, the axe thing, and stuff. So it is gravity based a little bit. So you got to make sure if you go straight ahead and you hit like a ramp and stuff, there's a possibility if like a trap got put there or obstacle put there, you could land on the obstacle and get knocked off the screen and lose. And everything. It was so funny. I ended up winning that one. I wish I had my camera to take a picture, but I did end up winning on the demo. I had so much fun. At the time, they did not have a release date or which consoles or anything that was coming. So this is the first time that they're showing this trailer with it. Then they went into like kind of a montage, but you can check these trailers out for it. Winter Borrow, can you survive a harsh winter in this top-down adventure game? Craft, meet local friends, and try to build your childhood borrow back again. And that's you playing as a mouse in this top-down adventure. Case of Quad, I think it's the name of it. Chisel through thousands of years of civilization as you survive a deeply simulated world of sentient plants, mutant kindred, and retrofuturistic catalysm in this indie award-winning and DICE finalist games. Yeah, this is like a PC game from the 80s. That's all I can say.
This game is the one that gave me like initially, I know it's not that type of game, but it gave me like Vampire Survivors vibes. Like a little bit, but it looks like an old it has
Oregon Trail. That's what I got from it.
Yeah, but it just has like this old school adventure vibe to it. Like, it's weird, man. It's it's cool, but like it's weird. It's got some text, like the old text adventure game elements.
Yeah,
like. It's a weird one, man. But look, that's what indies are for, right? All these weird things are happening, and that's what this is for,
Yeah. So I was just like, not my cup of Kool-Aid.
Never gonna see Ubisoft make one of these things.
Oh heck no. Shoot. So
maybe 15 years ago they would have, but not now.
In 2026, we got Driller, so we don't have any months or anything or time frame. All we know is 2026. From the creator of Crypt Custodians and Islets, Driller is a dark fantasy Metroidvania. You play as Glimmer and you fight with a matchstick to rescue your family from the Wicked Queen. It's really, really cool. Me and Jesse are playing Crypt Custodian and having fun with it. That one is like a top-down Zelda adventure action where you kind of have a broom because you're a janitor. And this one is a little kind of dark and a little scary for it, but it's 2D with it. Neverway looks really cool. I love this trailer. As Marcel Hero for a dead god, you play as Fion and you must farm and fight in this nightmarish life sim RPG. So you will do some farming, but you also will be fighting demons and stuff with a sword. So it's kind of an action adventure farming kind of game. Really,
I really like
cool.
The art style. I really love the pixel art in this, and like that kind of lightly monochromatic kind of faded pixel, almost Game Boy-esque, but like then there's like the shiny parts of it. It's cool looking.
I love that blue.
Yeah.
Like that light blue look. I don't know what to call it, but man, it looks so cool.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good, man. It's yeah, it's a cool looking game. This is one of those. This is one of the other standouts to me.
Yeah, it kind of was like the highlight for me in a sense. In this presentation. Now this one was a wacky one, and I couldn't be like, Nintendo's letting this happen? Okay. Content warning for Switch and Switch 2. You and 3 others must capture moments of frightening enemies and make it back to upload the dark encounters you all come across. The more you upload, the better rewards you will receive to produce better footage and more. It's all about those views. So yeah, it's like it's hard to describe this game because it looks like questionable content and everything.
You said it, not me.
So I'm like, oh, okay. And then last but not least, sometime in spring 2026, Go-Go Town. Drive and design your dream town. You'll build roads, housing, businesses, and handle the people of tourists while dealing with chaotic situations that happens on a daily basis. So it looks like Animal Crossing, but you also just like are in a go-kart, so you are building streets and driving around to get the places, and you will have weird tourists like aliens and other people come to your town and stuff. So yeah, but it was 18 games, and yeah, that was the indie direct. I will say that I kind of feel like this was mostly like a B for me. I was thinking of a B plus, but I think a B is fine for this one, random wise, because it does give you variety. There's not really a lot of farming games, because you expect a lot of farming stuff, but like, you know, a lot of some cozy games and just a diverse lineup. Like for a lot of people, these are a lot of indies no one heard of. So this is the first time these games are being presented, and I think that's really cool that Nintendo did it.
Yeah.
Besides Mina the Hollower, people knew about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that even though a lot of these games may or may not be for us in one way, in one form or another, like these games need a platform to add for guys, right? And these, I mean, obviously people are looking for games like this, right? Or so Nintendo wouldn't just show games, right? They are very careful about what they show, you know?
Yes.
And so, yeah, I think Neverway looks really cool. Looks awesome. You know, Mina, obviously, we said, and UFO 50 is like, you know, that's been stuck on PC forever. So, like, to have that is awesome as well. But yeah, I think it's cool. I'm glad that these exist, even if I'm not into a lot of it.
Yeah, I will say, like I said, it's the seat taking is fun. I enjoying that. Hurting, I want to see more. Of course, Mina, but like Well Driller, Ball Pit, I'm kind of interested in just to see how that plays. Of course, like I said, Mina and Undusted Letters from the Past, because I mean I enjoy Toge production. I want to continue to support them, and it looks really cool. I kind of like that cleaning aspect and just learning about the past and stuff for it. So I'm like, out of the 18 games, I'm really interested in a lot. Big Kitty Little or whatever, that game, I haven't played it in this original form.
Little Kitty, Big City, Ed.
Yes. I think the only game I think the only game, like downfall game for me, was Case of Quad, because that's just not my type. Yeah, and content warning just looks like
something.
It looks like this game will be $3.99 when it comes out. Sorry.
Oh, it's something.
But I will say, Corey, and I know people were mad because they didn't get it and one more thing, but
people are mad. No way.
But I think with 18 games in 15 minutes, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, what do you want? You know, I mean, I get that there are like indies, and then there are the indies, but like, you know, it's man.
And in reality, if you add the partners direct, we got 42 announcements in 2 weeks. That's a lot of games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No.
Yep. Oh, lots of games, Ed. Lots of games. So little time. What do we do? Yeah. How do we play all these games? All right, Ed. Let's get into Pack Watch. Let's since you didn't write them down, we got to go to the eShop. Full stop.
Pack Watch. Yeah.
Here we go. Here are the games you can play on your Nintendo Switch. This week. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was like, I wasn't aware that came out. So let me get past the AI garbage here. Drag X Drive is coming out on 8/14, which is the wheelchair basketball game everyone seems to be making fun of. Get ready to shoot hoops in a whole new way in this latest. This is the latest in 3-on-3 sports. Hold each Joy-Con 2 controller on the surface like a mouse and move your wheels and speed across the court. Slide both controllers forward to move ahead, or just one to turn and pivot. Once you grab the ball and drive up the lane, shoot as simple as raising your hand and flicking your wrist. Rack up even more points by using the half pipe to launch yourself into the air and do tricks and dunks. $19.99. So I'm gonna be checking that out. I'm interested in it. I'm really,
and that's a good price for $19.99. Not that much. It's a good price.
Yeah, I'm interested. So I'm trying to see if this weird raccoon game is a real game. I don't know. There's a game called Rogue Raccoon coming out for $4.99. Get ready to sneak into the city's most overprotected museum, all for food. In Rogue Raccoon, you play a fast and cheeky raccoon on a clear mission. Clean out the food court, one hidden snack at a time. It's a 2D, looks like a 2D platformer. I don't know what mall has like killer lasers in it, but you know, whatever. I probably shouldn't read the description of Passion Puzzle, Hentai Maidens, but I will read the description for Madden NFL 26. EA Sports Madden NFL 26 leverages an all-new AI-powered machine learning system to convert thousands of plays from nearly a decade of real NFL data into more explosive gameplay. With new player-specific traits, authentic play styles, and adaptive counters that match on-field tendencies and strategies of NFL quarterbacks and coaches. From the Skull Chant in Minnesota to the Light Show in Baltimore, immerse yourself in new presentations across the NFL, including game-impacting weather, team traditions, and more. Built from Sunday's real NFL data powers and the realest Madden to date. Oh, we'll see about that. I'll play it, though. I'll play the Xbox version because I get it for free for 10 hours first to see if I like it. But the big game, Ed, that I'm excited for. I forgot this was coming out this week. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tactical Takedown. Splinter and Shredder are dead. Help the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tackle deadly new threats and the approach of adulthood in this fast-paced action turn-based beat-em-up. All right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tactical Takedown is the first ever turn-based TMNT video game. Inspired by the classic cartoon, you'll experience a bold new approach to the world of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Splinter and Shredder are dead, and as the Turtles approach adulthood, they're not just growing up, they're growing apart. Battle of the Foot Clan as a powerful new leader takes control in action-packed campaigns that showcase each turtle individually. Carve through enemies in 20 constantly mutating levels that grow, shrink, and add new threats with each turn, inspired by classic TMNT games. Rack up points for high scores and experience a powerful original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle story from acclaimed indie studio Strange Scaffold. This is the next stop for Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, and Raphael, and you can experience it with high-flying, slashing figurines and graphic novel-inspired splendor.
That game feels like it just came out of nowhere.
So the console releases have, but this game's actually been on PC for a while.
Why have I never heard of it?
Are you a PC gamer?
No, I thought more people,
okay.
Even though I'm not a PC player, I thought more people would like, because I don't know if it's Nickelodeon or anything. I thought they were just like promoting. I thought Nickelodeon would promote it more to be like, or do a commercial about it.
I mean, they don't promote anything, man. They don't promote anything. Like, they didn't promote the other one, Splintered Fate, which is the only roguelike I feel like I will play because it just feels like the arcade game and not a roguelike. But
right, that's why I just kind of feel like, and Madden comes out.
I read Madden.
I didn't hear you say Madden.
I read a whole thing on it. We spent like 10 minutes on it. Oh my gosh. Not 10 minutes, but we spent a long time. Thanks for listening to me, Edward.
I didn't hear you say Madden for Pack Watch.
It was literally the game I read right after Dragon Drive.
Oh, okay. Is that when you said you have a 10-hour experience on Xbox?
Yes. Okay. I said I probably shouldn't read Passionate Puzzle Hentai Maidens, but I will read Madden NFL 26.
Oh, okay.
You laughed at the joke. Oh my gosh, Edward.
I love you.
Anybody, email me at bossrushmedia.biz@gmail.com if you would like to apply for the new co-host position that just opened up in Nintendo Pow Bock.
Hold on, for me or you? For
you. Or me, I don't care. I'll fire myself.
No, don't. No.
So, anyways, that's kind of it in terms of real games. There's a lot of seems to be a lot of weird AI stuff. This game looks like something you would play, though.
Which one?
Although it's Ratalaika Games, which is the company that makes really bad games, so maybe not.
Oh.
But 1989 After the War seems like something. It looks like Contra and Castlevania had a baby. That's what it looks like. But
I'm good.
It's also $6 and probably not good. So
so cheap budget games.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything else worth talking about because there's just nothing yet. So.
I think like a lot of.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Corey.
I'd say there's a lot of things coming out the week after though that we'll want to talk about.
Toplan Arcade Collection I think it's like a Japanese shoot 'em up game.
So not on the coming soon list on Nintendo Switch Online, Ed.
I am looking at the website of Nintendo. They have.
I'm reading it straight off my Switch under the coming soon section.
That's very weird.
Yeah,
because it has like a release date of 8/14. I think the same day as Madden comes out. So that's why it's just like, that's weird. That is not on the Switch, but it's on the Nintendo's website.
Oh, there's two. There's a Volume 1 and a Volume 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like I think it's like old shoot 'em up games that never released outside of Japan. So if anyone likes vertical shooters, that's
Bunny Girls is also coming out for $3.40 in case you're wondering.
We'll leave that one alone.
There's a game called Egg Console. What is that? Looks like Metal Gear, actually.
Yeah,
Or
they
like,
have some games. They have some games on Switch. It's something. Man, I gotta look up the history about it, but it was something. I don't know if it was PC or something, but it has to deal with Japan. It's another system that was in Japan that their games never came out here, so they're finally coming out on the Switch.
Well, all right. But that's it. Next week we'll get to talk about Shantae. That'll be cool.
Nice.
It's the Shantae Advance Risky Revolution game that never made it out the Game Boy Advance, but they're putting it out now.
Yeah, I heard that they was able to finish it and stuff.
Yeah, I'm working on possibly getting Matt Bozon on the show to interview him about this and just Shantae in general, because I mean, I don't know it. I mean, whether you like Shantae or not, Shantae is an icon.
Yeah, it's
like the original, the OG indie icon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
it's kind of like the mascot in a sort of way forward.
Yeah, I mean, I would argue that as well. I think. I mean, what else would you have for Way Forward? They do so many cool things, but like a lot of it is based off other IP or, you know, they make a lot of things for other companies. Like, you know, we talked about Yars Rising earlier, The Mummy Demastered, which was way better than the movie.
Advance Wars remake.
Yeah, so there's a lot.
Yeah.
So,
and they really have a heart for gaming. I will say
I love Way Forward, man. I love talking to them. Every time we talk to them, it's just like I want to keep talking to you.
Yeah.
You know, this is amazing.
I was thinking about them, thinking about the episode that we did with them. Just feeling happy. It did seeing them at PAX last year. Just like, man, Way Forward is just amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's what I got. That's all I got.
All right, everybody, we're going to get into our final words. My final word is I'm interested in seeing what this Hulu, Disney, and ESPN connection is gonna be. And the reason that I say that is because I've been watching stuff on Hulu lately. Mom's has Disney Plus. ESPN just brought somebody, or they just not brought somebody. They got the rights to something.
They made a deal with NFL Red Zone.
Okay.
So they'll be showing more NFL games this year than just Monday Night Football, which is weird because they lose money on their current NFL deal. So,
okay.
But I mean, if you don't have the NFL, it's like a we're going to lose money here so we can make money elsewhere type thing.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah, and I don't know what's going on with Hulu or anything.
What do you mean?
Like, will it still be around? Someone was just like, they're closing Hulu. I'm like, they're not closing Hulu. It's just that
they're so. For those who don't really care or haven't been paying attention or whatever, Disney owns Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus. Those are their three streaming platforms. They all run on different infrastructures, like streaming type infrastructures. They all have their own original content. You know, Hulu obviously has the, you know, cable replacement option where you can watch live TV, that sort of thing. The announcement Disney made, what was it, earlier this week or last week, was that they are sometime in 2026, they are going to merge the apps into one app, because it will just be an easier ship to navigate, I think. to have one big platform instead of 3 big platforms. You know, and ESPN Plus is already in Disney Plus, I think, or at least some of it, because I get ads for like Sports Center and stuff, and like 30 for 30 all the time, which is their big documentary series, which is an awesome series. If you've never, even if you're not into sports, like those documentaries are so well done.
Are they like an hour document?
I think they're longer than that, but
or like a movie kind of thing.
It depends. I mean, some of them are long, some of them aren't. They're just really well put together stories, and I highly recommend it. The thing is, they haven't announced which name they're going to use. I would assume, since they've invested so much money in the Disney Plus name, they will be keeping that in some form. So, you know, I think they will be integrating it into the Hulu platform, though, because Hulu, out of the 3 platforms, Hulu has the largest subscriber base.
Plus, their layout is better. I like Hulu's layout better.
Yeah, Disney Plus can get a little. I mean, it's clean, but it's just like there's too many. Like, this was recommended for you because you watched this. This is recommended for you because you watched this. Oh, you have children, so here's all them bad cartoons nobody really wants to watch. So I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't subscribe to Hulu if it wasn't for my wife. I wouldn't subscribe to ESPN Plus if it wasn't included in my Disney Plus subscription for some reason. I wouldn't be subscribed to any of these services if it wasn't for my wife and my kids, except for Disney Plus, because I like the stuff that's on there. Most of it.
I mean, I subscribe to Hulu
and YouTube. Go ahead. YouTube Premium's also like I got like a 2-month free trial of YouTube Premium. And then I went back to not having it. And I've decided that I can't live without YouTube Premium. The $10 a month to remove ads is worth the $10 alone. Full stop.
Is that part of also YouTube Music? Is that included also? In a sense, in a way?
I don't know. Probably. I would assume. Because you can click on the music icon through the YouTube Premium.
YouTube.
But I don't know.
Okay. I do Hulu Plus, or not Hulu Plus. I do Hulu because of the TV shows. Like if I miss some seasons and stuff or something that's new, definitely some of the Christmas movies that's on there. And there's some of the anime. Even though I got Crunchyroll, some of the anime that's not on Crunchyroll is on Hulu. And I like the British shows and stuff, like their mysteries. That's all on Hulu, so that's why I subscribe it. Plus, I'm like, I had Netflix on Wii and Wii U, so I was just like, oh, Hulu's now on it. Then and then Hulu came to the 3DS, and I'm just like, well, I already got the subscription, so it's doing the Netflix thing that, you know, watch it on one system, transfer it to the other system, and pick up. So, yeah. And then I just kept Hulu and just kept watching a lot of shows, and things on it. And it does do like new shows, like they'll show it on TV, and then the day after it'll come on Hulu. So that's why I watched it. I get it. Which is funny. I watched the K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix on my computer.
I've heard a lot of good things about it. It looks fun. I have not watched it yet.
That Sony's animation stuff, like being on Netflix and everything, is really, really good. I like Sony's animation.
Is that a Disney? Is that a Sony? Is that like the Spider-Verse type thing? I mean, like not a Spider-Verse movie, but you know, that type of animation, like Mitchell and the Machines on Netflix.
It's Mitchell and the Machine animation. It's that style animation. That was such a good movie.
Yeah, it was fun. It was really fun.
Was that a Netflix exclusive also?
Yep.
Because the K-pop Demon Hunters is a Netflix exclusive, so that's why.
Yeah, well, remember Sony said that big deal with Netflix a couple years ago to put all their movies on Netflix instead of having their own service, which was smart. And I wish more people would do that. Not necessarily Netflix, but like team up to do a thing, right? Because that's how Netflix used to be, and I miss it. But
because I wonder, could you buy it like on a DVD, on a Blu-ray?
I mean, most of Netflix's stuff you can buy physically at some point. I think Disney is also releasing their major stuff on Blu-ray or DVD. Like Andor is getting a 4K Blu-ray release. All the Marvel stuff gets released.
Okay. Because there's a lot of Disney stuff I need to go back and buy. Because I do want to buy that Lilo and Stitch one, the real life one. I want to get that.
Yeah, the movie looks really cute. My kids won't sit through a movie theater movie, so we usually just wait till it gets to Disney Plus to watch it. But
yeah, which I'll probably end up going to, because I want to see the Naked Gun movie. I'm gonna go to the movies tomorrow to go see that. I heard it's really, really funny. Really,
I heard that movie is really funny.
And then Sunday I'll probably go see Fantastic Four. I still want to see Superman also.
Yeah, the problem is like I'm just so tired of all these. I'm like, Superman looks fun. I'm tired of superheroes, man. Like, I wish I wasn't tired of superheroes, because I do think Superman looks fun. I don't care about the Fantastic Four. Like, I have zero interest in the Fantastic Four, but like, I want to see Thunderbolts. I'm waiting for it to come to Disney Plus. The stuff they're showing off for the new Spider-Man movie looks great. I just finished watching Daredevil, which was awesome. So like, there's stuff that I like. I'm just, man, the 1960s turtleneck sweater thing is like, not into it, man. I'm not into it. I wish they would have gone the John Krasinski route from Doctor Strange. I would have been way more interested in watching that. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. Maybe I'm whatever. But
like I said, I miss going to the movies and on the physical movies and stuff. So I think right now I have to order them or go to Walmart. But some of the bookstores might carry them too. Just Target and Best Buy don't have them. Like, I love having physical movies. Definitely, like with my Series X and getting the 4K version and stuff. I'm just sitting there with my headphones on, watching it, relaxing, like the life. Thank you, Microsoft, for doing that. I would say. Oh shoot, with my regular Switch, since Switch 2 don't have any streaming service yet, should I keep my headphones on, be watching everything, listen to it, like, yeah, this is good.
Yeah, man, Switch, what a console.
Yes. Well, any final thoughts for you, Corey?
No, I mean, I really wish Xbox would figure this stuff out. I'm like, I hear one thing, and then we watch these, like, their presentations and their videos, and everything looks great that they're doing, and then they cancel projects and close studios, and like, oh, we're partnering with AMD for backwards compatibility. Okay, but are you making a box? Like, are you making a box? Like, you just keep saying next generation. Is there a box? Like, is Asus going to take over Xbox hardware building? Like, what, like, what's going on? And it's just like, I'm so turned off of like buying something on the Xbox to the point where like, I'm not even kidding. I have my PlayStation turned on right now, and like, going through some of the stuff that I already own, and like, I mean, I know that's like overthinking and over whatever, but like, I'm really over the whole thing with Xbox right now. Like, I love my Xbox, I really do, but like, trying to play it, man, it's just like, I don't know, man. I just wish they would get it together.
I think that's why I don't know if I text you this or I probably didn't. I was just like, they had such a promising start this year. And just the change in their business just made people be like, what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
Because people want a roof. I'm like, when I found out because we had talked about the Xbox Design Lab last week, and then this week they announced it, and I quickly let you know about it. I'm just like, we just talked about this and it's back. It's like, you want to celebrate that, but then this stuff happens.
Yeah, and it's really hard to like believe in a company, and I'm not saying like Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond and like the leadership team is doing this, but like the entire company talks out of both sides of their mouths, and then they close companies because they're chasing the AI bug, because they're, you know, late. They're running late on it because they, you know, I mean, Satya Nadella comes from the cloud background, right? Like, that's his thing. Azure was his thing, and it's all about cloud. And that's why xCloud exists. And that's why like Xbox started becoming a platform instead of a box. And, you know, now like they've shifted on a dime to chase after this AI stuff, and like they're too behind to have their own AI, and their stuff with their partnership with OpenAI fell apart. So like now they're looking into building, you know, using essentially building the infrastructure that AI runs on, and, you know, to service other companies who are building AI outright.
Mm-hmm.
And ironically, the amount of money they need to build this infrastructure is the amount of money they spent on Activision Blizzard. So, and you know, the gaming, unfortunately, the Xbox division makes like less than like 7 or 8% of the entire company's income, and so, you know, that's going to be the first place that jobs get cut, and it sucks. I almost wonder if at some point, and you know, I think it's less and less likely as Xbox becomes a platform, especially with like the cloud stuff, gets sold off. Like, I could see ROG, you know, taking on the Xbox brand and building the boxes and the handhelds, and the problem is they don't have the money to buy Microsoft's gaming division. Unless Microsoft kept Activision Blizzard and then they bought everything else, right? Like, but I can't see them doing that either. But it's,
I feel like their whole game studio is like in the trillions.
What?
Xbox just game studios, just the whole thing. I just feel like that's in the trillions.
No,
it's
not that much. I would say probably $100 billion to buy the gaming division.
Their whole entire gaming division?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot! Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, maybe 120. I don't know. I mean, I could see a company like, I don't know. I don't want to think about it. I could see Apple, a company that desperately wants to get into video games and clearly doesn't know how. I mean,
yeah, Apple got that money. If anyone got that money, Apple got that money.
I mean, Apple has the money. Google has the money. Although we already saw what Google did with Stadia, so
exactly. I'm like, they wouldn't do that.
Amazon has the money, but I don't think they would sell it to them because they have competing cloud platforms, right? With Azure and AWS cloud. Although that might make it easier to move the Xbox cloud stuff to another cloud provider, right? I mean, that would be a smoother transition for someone who already has a cloud. I mean, I guess Apple has one too, but I don't know. Anyways, not important. Nobody really cares about this. We should probably talk about it on Expansion Pass. Sounds like a good topic.
But Nitty, you got that coin, so you're good to go.
Nintendo fine. Nintendo's the only one I trust to exist in like 10 years.
They're the ones that got actual cash.
Yeah,
it's Japan.
Oh no,
that's so crazy.
Nintendo buys PlayStation. How crazy would that be?
No, because Sony needs PlayStation.
I know they do.
Business
I know they do. Unlike Microsoft, PlayStation is Sony's biggest asset.
Everybody, that will be something that me and Corey will always agree about.
Oh man.
Well, Corey, you ready to head out?
Yeah.
This episode.
Yeah.
All right. Let's head out. Everybody, thank you for watching or listening to this episode of Nintendo Pow Bock. If you joined us live, follow or subscribe to the channel you're watching if you haven't done so already. If you're watching us on YouTube, like the video and leave your comments with your thoughts on today's topic or leave one of your own we can discuss in a future episode. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, consider leaving us a 5-star rating and a review. You can support Boss Rush on Patreon at patreon.com/BossRushNetwork at a tier that's right for you. You can even follow for free and gain access to our base shows on one feed. Thank you again for watching and or listening, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Woohoo!
Goodbye. If you want to see how you can become a Patreon producer, head on over to patreon.com/BossRushNetwork. The Patreon producers for this month are Adriel Munger, Austin Campbell, Celeste Roberts, Sana Dirrig, Francisco Santillan, Matthew Keel, and Christian S. Thanks for your continued support of the Boss Rush Network.